So, uh, good morning. Almost afternoon by now. Like lunchtime, basically. Oh, look who's here. Little cat. Cat on the lap. Rice! Hello. Good morning. Or like very early morning for you. Alex, hello. Secondary, hello. Es funktioniert immer noch. Jakko, hello. Ray, X-ray off. Hello. Yo. I did a couple of laps, yes, but I only drove to Ferrari now, because I think or heard it's gonna be the best. So we're gonna stick with the Ferrari. Yo, Tomek. No, Janos, you just sign up. Like you go here, you go to official, you click on DTM, and then you register for the race. Simply like any other race on iRacing. Ah, has he made a video out of it? I guess I have to watch it as well. Yeah, I don't know, the Mustang is crazy hard to drive. I do the setups for the Mustang, and it's insanely hard.
Atras Quazu super chatted $4.99. Finally DTM.
Thank you so much, Rice. Immediately starting with the $5. Thank you so much, man. And yeah, finally DTM. No, it's not a pro series. It's just a normal community event on iRacing. Hey, good morning, Joan. You guys are going to recommend Porsche GT4? Yeah. It is, in my opinion, the best GT4. I would still recommend. No. I don't think DTM has anything to do with the Bob. I mean, why would they want them to update the Bob? Curious to see how many are driving? Same. I'm very curious if it's gonna be like lots of people or maybe not so many people. Any good drivers or maybe not so many good drivers, we'll see. Moin, Jupp. Oh, with the Audi. Yeah, it got a bit better now, the Audi, but still, I think the Audi is missing quite a lot. But maybe a private league has its own BOP. BMW, for sure. I think the BMW might actually be quite good for Nordschleife. But also, generally, I think it's better now for sure. Love the sound and optics of the Audi? Yeah, same. I've always been an Audi fan as well with these cars. Monsieur in pickup yesterday was a lot of fun. Well, Electric Mini was also a lot of fun, let me tell you. Yeah, I mean, I know I can drive this round, but I actually have not checked if I can do any of the other DTM rounds. Probably try to drive as many as I can, but yeah, let's see. No, there's not gonna be a broadcast. The broadcast is right here, you're watching the broadcast. Nice, sounds good. No, I think the BMW should now definitely be a better car now. I mean, the bob changes were not huge, but it definitely shifted it a bit. Yeah, you can switch cars every single round. It's just like the DTM series is just like any other series on iRacing. You can do whatever you want. The race is in an hour, roughly. If you can't get the car into the corner, then it's most likely your brake. You're braking too much then. If you brake too much, then the car just doesn't turn in. Oh yeah, and this downhill right, I'm also only having understeer. Yep, race is at 12. No polo today. I mean, I can wear it. I can get it. But yeah, since you're not doing any esports or whatever. Hey, Vitesse. Yep, official DTM practice session. The off-track is so weird there. Makes no sense. Hey, Emanuele. By the way, I was able to fix my camera shake. Like, there's actually a screw in the camera that makes it not wobble around the whole time. I'm like, when I saw this today, I was like, what the fuck? I just, if I only knew. Like, the screw just got looser and looser and the webcam was wobbling around more and more. Yeah, the race is 55 minutes. Hey, Marvin. One pit stop. I mean, you can do as many pit stops as you like, but only one is necessary. No, since you also on iRacing there's no tire change. So unfortunately no tire change in DTM series here. Nah, I would never drive the M2 for longer than, I don't know, 10 minutes. Nope. Exactly same cars. Where does all of your guys' idea come from that DTM would have different GT3s? It's just GT3s, nothing else. Do you like Red Bulling? No, not anymore. Not after the update with the curbs. The curbs are fucking annoying. Do you ask the same question when I drive the 992? Did you say why not drive the Ferrari? Yep, I would not change tires. Okay, we have some good drivers showing up. Valentin already. Nope. Why is that's crazy to me. Why is everyone thinking there's a specific DTM spec or something like that? In real life, DTM is also just your normal average GT3. There's nothing different. Everyone's smoking crack. No, also IRL, just a normal GT3. They might have different bob compared to other series, yes, but otherwise just a normal GT3. Nice, good job, Yup. Yeah, I mean, iRacing has IMSA GT3s, right? So, and there it can differ. It has different bob compared to, like, European racing series, for example. Hey, Venom. No tire change. Depends on the weather in which you drove the 28.8. And it also depends how competitive the top split is. And also it depends how your level obviously is. What is bro doing? Fucking reversing back on track. Question, why should I use crew chief? Yes, I've watched Project Hail Mary. Actually, one of my favorite films of all time now. Very much liked it. Blue Spring. Okay. Blue, correct. I don't know, I just found out for myself that I can be much more controlled on a pedal with a softer pedal. Zero. There's no head movement. Only turning heads when I walk by. Nope, this series is for everyone. Has nothing to do with esports. In the mini cup yesterday, if I don't get hit with penalties, then I should have won gloves, OMP gloves. But yeah, P1 would have been a drive in the real car, which I sadly missed out on. Hey, Checker. Maybe it's a Ferrari. I think the Ferrari is actually very nice to drive. Feels very good. But yeah, definitely practice makes a difference. Not just jumping into races, but actually focusing a bit on practice and getting laps done. Go setups. Yup, Ferrari is in DTM. Okay, let's practice pit entry. Oh, okay, you need to reduce speed so much. Are you just gifted in the sense you can multitask quite well, reading chat, braking, steering, etc.? No, it's practice. It's literally practice. Also, when I don't stream for like a year or so or months, and then, you know, try to do both at the same time again, then there's no way I can try and do both at the same time. What's the plan for running the coming time, actually? What do you mean, Yup? Oh no, Timothy, don't start. There's nothing different. It's just a championship. Ah, running, okay. As in moving the legs. Okay, now I understand. Yeah, I wanna, like, this week has been fucking busy, and I still had to recover my muscle from being kind of fucked from the ultra. But I think, actually maybe today and from today or tomorrow I'm gonna start running again and hope that my muscle is alright. Yeah. Just refuel, no mandatory tire swap. That mandatory tire swap doesn't exist on iRacing. Yeah, that's the Manta livery, yep. Tips for approaching the limit in a car I've never used. Laps, 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 laps. Driving, driving, driving. So, let's do some quali attempts. Okay, this. Alrighty. How did you come up with your livery? Wait, I can show you guys my livery. That's my livery. We didn't have a mouse livery for the Ferrari, so I simply just put some logos on there and the supporting mouse. So yeah, that's my livery. I mean, should I also wear my mouse jersey? Okay, let's do some quali laps though. Actually, I'm gonna go my own private lobby. So, how do you warm up GT3 tires? Oh my god. feel like the tires need insanely long to get up on temperature on this track, so probably need to do a lot of warming. Am I racing R1? I'm not sure yet. Ah, true, there's tire warmers, yeah, that makes sense. That makes things a bit easier. Yeah, there's no grip. There's absolutely no grip. Curb friction. Ah, so you drive over the curb. Does it generate heat in the tires or what? Ah, interesting, I didn't know. I mean, I don't know how much I really have to warm up with the tire warmers then. Because maybe I'm doing too much then, but yeah, I'll try. This corner, man. Understeer heaven. Yes, Harpixel. Actually, do we have just a normal qualifying with 2 laps, or do they have something special here? Can you see that? Is it set somewhere? Not really, right? Doesn't say how long qualifying is. Is it on the forum? There's no special qualifying rule, right? Just normal 2 laps. I guess. Nah, Insights only has Insights. Okay, we're gonna sign up for the race. So far, 90 signups. Guys, while we wait, give a thumbs up on YouTube. I want to figure out if it helps, if I'm... Like everyone who always streams on YouTube always says it, so I want to try and figure out if that helps. Give a thumbs up. Done. Done. Perfect. Good morning and thumbs up. Good morning, Stack Overst here. Thank you so much. Okay, let's jump right into a qualifying lap. Yeah, it's 67.8, I believe. Any tips for the Ferrari? Poor. I don't know myself, I'm just driving at the moment. Still figuring everything out myself. Open setup, yes. Okay, wait, so you brake over curbs. So I guess I do this. A little bit of brake dragging over curbs. There's no difference, muted view. No difference, same thing. Exactly same thing. I mean, it's not a... Why are people so against it? It's not a normal... Like, it's not competing with GT Sprint or whatever. It's literally... It's just a championship series, and I think iRacing desperately needed that. Like, on iRacing you only have daily races, but you don't have, like, championship style of races, where it's just literally one race at one specific time of day, and then you have this one shot in making a good race. Like... Why do people say we don't need another GT3 series? It's not just another GT3 series on iRacing. It's literally just it's an online championship. has nothing to do with the normal daily races on iRacing that GT Sprint and IMSA provides. Yeah. Don't play with me about DTM. Yeah, but this is... Are you guys... I don't know. I think the IQ today is very low. I mean, this championship has nothing to do with esports. Like, each and every one of you can participate. Like, there's not gonna be esports drivers doing this race because it has nothing to do with esports. What the fuck? Like, why would a casual driver not care about the championship? Because, especially for a casual driver, I think this is very interesting and exciting to drive. For anyone. First time I see more, it's mad. Yeah, I don't know. Like, today's IQ is insanely low. I'm also gonna do like a message on YouTube. So. Ferrari or Mercedes. Also here, literally pick whatever you like the most. Like, a lot of times GT3 cars are about matching your driving style. The Lambo should be faster now, I think, Stephanie. At least from what I've read. I'm not so sure yet if I'm gonna do NEC on the weekend. I want to, yeah. But I don't know if I'm doing it in Porsche Cup or GT4 or maybe even GT3. GT3 would be fun to do. But this week's NEC is gonna be insanely competitive, I believe. Yeah, Ferrari's quite nice to drive. I was practicing with the Aston the other day, and that was not as much fun as the Ferrari, to be honest. Or who is spilling fucking the whole gravel bed on the racetrack? Moin, Johan. Are you driving as well? I hope not. Otherwise, you'll finish like 50 seconds in front of me. The one tonight, okay. I'm probably gonna do both. Depending on how this one goes. Not sure. I'm gonna do this race and then might be doing maybe some GT4 races after this a little bit. And then go offline and prepare for tonight's DTM race. So I'm probably gonna do 2 races today. Yeah, another stream tonight most likely, yes. Oh, another one. DTM specific cars, man. Those are DTM specific cars. We are driving DTM cars exactly. I don't know if I'm just getting triggered easy today, or if chat consists of half of idiots today. Stop stressing, yeah, I should just ignore it. It's not rage bait, it's cluelessness. So 10 minutes to go and we have 320 signups. That's pretty good. Yeah, stream title should have been yet another GT3 Sprint Championship that no one asked for. And no one wants. And why is iRacing doing something for the community? We don't like that. I mean, don't get me wrong, I wish we could be driving Class 1 DTM cars, but that's just not how it is anymore. I wanted to try if that's a way to warm the tires, but not really. Nah, they will not. They will never release old cars. Okay, you can't warm up that. The rears are harder to warm up because the car just immediately spins. Can't drift it like the Porsche Cup. I guess we will see either Porsche or Ferrari. It's my guess for most of the cars in top split. Okay, one last good qualifying attempt. Let's go. Well, that was a terrible turn one. It should match the calendar. I mean, we don't have all the tracks, so it can't match it with the tracks. But date-wise, timing-wise, it matches the real one. Yeah, no. No grip. So 2 minutes, we have 400 signups. Gonna be very curious who's in the race. $400 exactly. Worst slot? I don't think it's a worst slot actually, because it's quite good for Europeans who are at home. Australians, Asians, I think should be a rather decent time for all of them. So I think this one is gonna be one of the more popular ones. Because the next one is gonna be the most popular for sure, because for Europe, Germany, it's gonna be the best. But then those 2 time slots for basically the USA, they are not gonna be as big. Because DTM is like a European championship anyways. I have no idea what to expect for the SOF. No idea. Yes, there's like a silicone layer, or I'm not sure if it's actually silicone or just like a padding. So, let's go. Yuri busy doing mukbang. But is he signed up? Oof, yeah, very, very good drivers in here actually. Not bad. Not bad. Time to lose some iRating. Five nine soft. Nice. You didn't miss anything. Only a bit of a crash out. I think a lot has to go right in order for me to get that YouTube title. Okay, a lot more grip already with the tire warmers. So I hope that was good enough tire warming. Let's send it. Okay, nope. No grip. Absolutely butchered it. Where is the grip? Turning in and nothing happens. It's gonna be P5 in the end for sure, right? What are those guys doing? Lambo. Valentine? Oh, still driving, okay. Messed up first lap. Ooh, that looked like a very good last corner. Ooh, okay. Okay. Not too bad, apparently, not too bad. Tonight might actually be crazy. Yeah, but training has nothing to do with the race. Different weather, different conditions, different tire temperatures, everything different. I am doing the one tonight, yes, I think so. If you want to lower the details for curbs, use this linear mode, turn it off. Turn this one off and you won't just get like insanely hard punches in your steering wheel. I have it in my software already, so I have it on here, but yeah, turn it off when you want to have a better feeling in the steering wheel. Yep, everything I'm driving, I'll always stream. So if I'm going to be driving tonight, I'm also going to be streaming for sure. Are the curves like this IRL? No, not this high. Or I don't know, maybe the heightness is there in real life, but in real life you just have a tire that deforms and a suspension that can work it, so it's not that crazy in real life to drive over them. How is the hairline looking? Very bad, actually. The hairline has never been worse. It just gets worse every day. Holy, 400 views on YouTube. YouTube going crazy. Since we have 400 views on YouTube now, thumbs up, guys. Thumbs up. Let's see if it works. Thumbs up before the race.
At Relkin Games super chatted $4.69. Thanks for that tip, my man.
You're welcome. Thank you so much for the super chat. $4.69. Thank you so much, man. So, setup is in. We can go. Let's prepare a pit stop.
Line up on the left side. The estimated SOF is 5,933. Closed. Pit road is closed.
Oh, we have a full warm-up lap. You want to lightly gaze it for sure.
Catch the pace car. Catch the pace car.
It's the slowest warm-up lap I've ever seen. You're annoying me, little cat. You get off now. Time to turn on the fan. Getting hot already. Second or first gear? Second, I think. Okay, we settle in. Whew. Almost ended right away. I wasn't expecting the start to go so early. Okay, let's get into a rhythm. Feels like again I don't have tire temps. Just don't feel comfortable yet. Like, I practiced with the car, and I also practiced some race stints, of course, or like not really race stints, but a couple of more laps consecutively, but I'm just fully missing confidence in the race. But I should be faster than him, so I'll probably try and overtake rather quickly. I don't think you can try and build the best setup in the world. It will always be very difficult over those curbs on the Red Bull Ring. Okay, let's go for it. Let's see if I have the pace to catch. Oh, he has a slowdown. Enjoying Ferrari, I actually like it very much. Driven the Mercedes a couple of weeks ago, then Aston Martin in practice, and now Ferrari. I really like the car. Drives very agile. If it doesn't understeer going into the corner. Like this. Okay, I need to be careful with the off tracks. The only one getting off the track here. Not off the track, just over the curb. I really hope I don't miscalculate my fuel. I probably take way too much at the moment. So sketchy over the curbs all the time. Bro, I'm not even off the track. Don't give me off tracks. Is there a way to see fuel consumption? Nope. What does my cap say? Is it saying 37 laps or is it saying 38 laps so far? $37.1. So, but with pit stops, I would imagine we only drive 31 laps in total. But it's gonna be close for sure. Yeah, Salva is picking up the pace. Nah, the pit stop lane is very short on this track. Also very fast with 80 kph. Nice one, my headset just said battery low. Good timing. But usually it should keep up for an hour. You start with 67.7 liters of fuel, in the Ferrari at least. Max, you're gonna get banned now. You're the first one to get banned. Yup, are you here? Mods. Out with him. Yup, you were supposed to ban Max, because he was asking about GT3. Dude, mandatory tire change would be incredibly nice, Damon. That would make it really, really interesting. Yeah, and then with the cold tires, obviously. I need a contact from iRacing dev, because that must be so easy for them to implement into their game. Like, it's probably just a copy-paste line of code that Gemini can give you. Oh, oh. Can someone explain to Yolfa, who understands DTM, why the tire change would be so nice to have? I think Damon, you understand, so go ahead and explain. Max is on YouTube now. Unfortunately, I don't have YouTube mods. Brain fart, I was not using my normal line. Oh. Getting better and better. Also a good practice this first race. But I honestly didn't expect to keep up with Salva. I mean, I'm not really, he's like half a tenth quicker per lap. Red Dragon, thank you so much for the Prime. Thank you so much, mate. So I would say it's most likely gonna be 38 laps, right? Not sure if I can make an additional lap. Very close on fuel. Ah, no, I'm pitting. That's too close. Oh, not sure how much fuel. I think I take 28 liters. Probably a bit too much. But we just go for it. Rather have too much than too little. Where's Valentin? Did he speed? There's no way. 3 seconds behind me now. Okay, full push. I think I have like half a lap extra fuel. Or it's 10 more laps to go from now on. So I should have enough fuel. Ah, he's too far. He has to do a mistake or really drop in lap time. Or I have to do an insane job now. Yeah, and not miss apexes. He's just tiny bit faster than me. You have more pace in hand? No, not really. I'm really trying my best right now. Okay, 37 laps. It's really close though, I think, for an additional lap. What's the rule on iRacing? When does it do an additional lap? Like with how many seconds over it? Over the average lap time? Yeah, basically lost the race, exactly. Very first turn. Otherwise we definitely would have had a chance to fight for the win. Well, that was fun.
That's Silasakani 6,236 super chatted $11.28. Hey, I'm new to sim racing and just found your channel. I really like your smooth driving style, it resonates with me the most out of everyone I watched. Finally a good place to learn. Thank you.
Thank you so much, mate. Sillard, thank you so much, man, for the $12 and appreciate the message. Stephanie, vielen lieben Dank dir für die 5 gifted members. Vielen lieben Dank. Yeah, I mean, the only thing we have to take a look at is start of the race. The 2:31 fastest lap in the last lap, and his fastest was a 2:75. At least we have the fastest lap of the race as well. Explain DTM. Well, you have the DTM here. You have 6 events, and you drive it and have fun. So we're getting 18 iRating. Nice. But yeah, let's look at the start of the race. I just completely slept at the start. I even was on the brakes for a second. I thought he would... I mean, yeah, the starting line is right there, so obviously he has to accelerate early. But I don't know. I was expecting for him a bit to wait. And then the Porsche got to my inside, unfortunately sent it. Almost lost it. That was crazy. I thought I could just easily drive over. But yeah. The car just started bouncing. Really lucky I didn't lose too many positions there. So let's charge the headset. Yeah. Salva just caught me off guard there. How many races per day? It's 4 races in total. But yeah, depending where you live, you definitely cannot drive all of them. Yeah, because iRacing doesn't have a tire change, a mandatory tire change. Like, this race would also be insanely interesting if you had a mandatory tire change and not fuel saving bullshit. So yeah, if someone from iRacing is watching, which I doubt, someone has a contact to someone of iRacing, give me the number. I'm gonna give them a call and tell them to fucking add a mandatory tire change. Like, it's 2026 and the game still doesn't have that. Like, GG's, nice. DTM Red Bull Ring Race 1. Yeah, nice. Okay. Yeah, literally, iRacing has the perfect cold tires to make it happen. What do you get by doing these races? Something called fun. If you have a hobby and you do the sim racing thing and you do it, you're having fun at it. That's what you get by doing it. So, is anyone driving this? Wow, bad softs. Fun and sim racing ain't no way. Yeah, I mean, I don't have fun very often as well, but yeah, sometimes you can have fun. What time is it now? It's 1:17. The next race is at 8. I would like to drive something, but I'm also not too sure. It's fun 4 times. Yeah, it's chill and chat. there's stuff to chat about, yeah. We could do some Nürburgring lap, because I would like to drive GT3 in the NEC race. Let me update. Which car do we drive though? I think the Beamer looks probably really good now. We look for lap times. Which car was the most dominant last time? I think, wait, Kevin streamed the last race. Kevin Ellis Jr. Let's see if this is live. Yeah, live. NEC solo. Let me show you guys. Zack. So let's do some analyzing, detective work. So it was basically Ford, yeah, no, not a single BMW, but maybe with the new BOP, the BMW should be good, right? I feel like they fucked the BMW, and the BMW got a boost compared to the other cars. Porsche is better with new Bob. Ah, true, the Porsche also, yeah. But is Porsche available? Yeah, Porsche is available on the Nordschleife. But the Porsche was really slow before on the Nordschleife. I think I'm actually gonna try the Bimmer. Let's try the Bimmer. Go for Mustang. No, not after the Bob change. Of course, you can join the server. Last one, the latest. Wait, I need a setup. Tourist drives, yeah, we're gonna do tourist drives now. Da, da. Setups, BMW M or GT3. We paste. So Does Bob really matter for a 3K driver? Not really, no. Bob really only matters when you're looking for the last few tenths of a second. Oh, is the server wet? Track mostly dry, okay, that's fine. 10 toes, or 10 toes. Thank you so much for the sub, man. Thank you so much for the prime. Wait, do I have to change the setup because of the weight? Okay. So let's see how this one feels like. Last time I've driven GT3 on the Nordschleife was a long time ago. Selected the Merc, GG's. No, I'm pretty sure I won't have time for N24, unfortunately. Would have loved to, but I don't think I have time. I think rain is forecast, yeah. Whoppa. My wheel has 20 Newton meters. Wow, this is so sketchy to drive. Maybe I should just go back to my trusted Porsche Cup. Nope. Trying GT3 now. Like either I'm driving either GT4 or GT3 in the upcoming NEC. I'd have to reduce the force feedback, man, it's so heavy. I changed. No more Porsche Cup. But I don't know. I think I might actually just go for GT4. Since for GT3 I would need way too much practice. So I might actually just go for GT4 here. How good was the GT4 grid last time? I mean, for sure it's gonna be better this time, right? Right? Because I also don't want to do like 4 hours alone. Like, Porsche Cup was really fun. Last time around because you had good battles all the way. Let me double check. Let's see results. It really depends. Like it's season. No, we have to go to week 2. So Sunday 3 p.m. race and 2 a.m. We have Saturday 5. Wait, Saturday was better. Saturday was better. Let's see, GT4. Ben who? Hey, Hoffy was driving. I mean, not too crazy of a split. Let's see, Sunday. GT4. Niklas, not too bad. Paul. Why is the team called Ben? Hey, Wharton. Hardcore. Ah, my brother was driving here. Okay. I don't know. I think NEC I'll probably decide very short on notice if I'm gonna do it. I mean, maybe I'm gonna switch into Porsche Cup actually. But yeah, this is already a really fucking good lineup. That was even hard to beat last time, and now I don't really have practice. But yeah, let's see. All right, that's it for now though. Gonna call it quits for now, and then I will be back for. Yeah, this time the splits are gonna be really full. I think probably also GT4. I mean.
Are we that?
Yeah. I will back for tonight's DTM race. Probably again 1 hour before the race. I'm gonna be live at 7 p.m. most likely. So yeah, rate dizzy. All right, tonight 7 p.m. German time. I will be back online for the second DTM race. That's gonna be much more competitive, I think. We'll probably see 7K SOF, I would guess. So yeah, thanks everyone. This was fun. See you tonight.